Hi guys, Franz here, welcome back to another episode of Knights & Dragons news in this case. Today I have some very special news that just arrived in the mail. I had another video planned today of Knights & Dragons talking about the heroic modes, because last time I really didn't just want to, because it was just Gree being lazy again. But this time it's about Gree itself. Now, or actually Knights & Dragons itself. So we are all in this game together. So let's just read this. This is posted on the forums of Knights & Dragons, by the way, on the Gree forums actually. Let's start where it just begins. So, reinforcements have arrived. Hi all, I'm Carrot, a new producer. I thought, did I really just say Carrot? I'm not going to roast this this paragraph, by the way, I'm just going to read it. I wanted to introduce myself and announce some exciting changes. Basically, they don't even make one big change, what you will see soon, but a brand new team is taking over the helm of Knights & Dragons. And what do they mean by helm exactly? I think it's the entire producer team, because the other team is getting old. Gree is still the publisher, and they've put us in control of the continued development and operations of the game. Now, it's basically what this says is they're getting a new team for the Knights & Dragons producing stuff for the updates and everything. So hopefully we will see some drastic, exciting changes coming soon, but that will be said later on. So who are we? Our humble studio specializes in operating older beloved games. Knights & Dragons is 5 years old, I believe, so yeah, this is considered as an older game. We've worked a lot on these kind of games in our collective careers. They don't really say who they are, but the only thing you can say is Carrot. Or Karit. I don't know. I don't even know if it's a girl or boy's name, by the way. I've never heard of the name Karit. Or Carrot. I'll just say that's Carrot from now on, okay? So some teams like to work on building games from scratch. We love the challenge of trying to take something that is already beloved and making it even better. So, are there big changes coming to Knights & Dragons? As I said, it's going to be, they are going to take the game on differently, and hopefully they will actually do it correctly, because as of now, you know, the game has been, nothing new has been coming in as of the last months. You know, ever since Shadowforge came out, ever since then, nothing new came in. You know, the raids were the best thing for me that were implemented into the game. It was brand new, and the only thing I need right now is a market, you know, to sell my materials and to actually get some materials, because I still want some Shadowforge materials or something, but that's an idea for something. Now, where was I? We love the challenge, blah blah blah. We are in this for the long haul, and our goal is to keep Knights & Dragons running for a long, long time. So, Knights & Dragons has already been running for 5 years. And yeah, unfortunately, when it started, of course, it was the best, one of the best-selling or profitable games of all time. And after that, it was quite good for about 1 to 2 years. After that, it started to go downhill. Not fast, not rapidly, very slowly. Now, what are their initial impressions on the game? The game is truly amazing. Meh. I honestly, after 4 years, it's just meh. You just stick around with it because you just like it, but it's not. Don't want to call it amazing myself. And we are excited to take on this project and work with you to make the game even better and longer lasting. Now, the game, it indeed has to become better again. It indeed has to. Your gems have to actually have a value. Maybe the new tiers are coming with this new team. Like I said, brand new, all of this is. This is just one of 3 screenshots that I got from Ruben. Ruben pretty much got it from somebody else. But we will see drastic changes, hopefully. And we love working with passionate communities, and we find the best projects come from where the players get involved in the process of improving the game. Now this is actually true. Supercell, like the creators of Clash Royale and things such as that, they actually take a look at what their people want. Not always, but most of the time. They also host things, you know, they also host tournaments. Knights & Dragons doesn't do that. But I don't think that Knights & Dragons is a game for like tournaments, really. I don't see them coming together to see the top players coming to, because there are no top players in here, you know, everybody can get what he wants if he just pays enough. And so maybe Clash Royale is like that too, honestly, but you don't have to be the best, or you don't have to pay as much to just be the best. Now, hopefully they will also do something for their YouTubers. such as me and Timmy and the others that are doing Nuts Dragons, maybe a sort of sponsorship or something. Hopefully that they will do that, because, you know, Gree hasn't reached out to me. Even with fucking almost 2,300 subscribers on the damn channel, they haven't reached out to me in one bit. They have helped me, but they haven't reached out to me in terms of YouTube. So I don't know if they even know that I exist or something. But where was I? So, what changes can you expect? This is pretty much the biggest thing out of all. So, what do I need to go? Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. So, excuse that. What changes can you expect? Nothing drastic until we ramp up more. We've been shadowing the current team, so that's basically they have been looking at the team that is currently doing Knights of Dragons. So what they are actually doing is just sitting behind the guys that are sitting and doing nothing, because both of those things are doing nothing. And they have been shadowing for a little while now, but we still have a long way to go in understanding the game enough to make any significant design changes. I don't think that Knights of Dragons needs a design change. Maybe it does, but nothing drastic or nothing big, because I like the current art style. Now, next one, simplifying technical options. We have been looking critically at the technical operations of the game and trying to figure out how do we improve the overall service. Their technical support, by the way, could be somewhat better, yes. But I think that the design and the technical service have nothing to do with each other, except for that they are under the same name. But, where was I? The first thing we noticed was that some things were overly complex and error-prone. I don't even know what that means, but in all the games it's very typical that there are near constant issues occurring because of the built-up complexity or poor technical foundation. They're basically fucking roasting me right now, holy shit. I haven't even read this part, by the way. This can create a vicious cycle of poor performance. Teams constantly get bogged down reacting to fires and don't have enough time to fix root problems, and thus the issues only accumulate and push players away. Exactly what is going on in Knights of Dragons. So, Carrot knows. The Carrot fucking knows what is going on in Knights of Dragons right now. And that is exactly what you need to do, you know, as a company or as a designer. You need to know what the issues are with a game, and you need to get them away straight away. Because that stun glitch with the Aki's bounty being overpowered as shit has been... that actually was a couple months old, you know, and then suddenly they fixed it and people were getting used to it, you know. If it's just for one raid, okay, but that was like for months. People have been abusing that glitch for months, and now luckily it's gone, but still. The next aspect they want to do is accelerating EU version to NA content and design without merging servers. Now, what does this say? What it says is they are trying to speed up the process of the European version moving to the American version of the actual game. So Shadowforge will become over there soon too. And maybe, I don't even know how they actually will implement, what the North American server will go after that, but we will see. So our first change is to reduce the complexity created by maintaining a separate EU version of the game. So what they mean is... they basically, EU and NA server are going to be on the same level again very soon. For those who don't know, that's a separate version of the game with slightly different content and design, the EU server. The initial reasoning behind that version of the game hasn't played out as it was initially intended, and it would be causing more complication overall than it's benefiting. True. This is very true, by the way, and honestly, they should make an option in the game, you know, when you first start, on what server you want to play on. Now, I just like literally thought of that just like 5 seconds ago. They should just make an option, like, even if you're EU or North American, just play on that server or this server. Or maybe if you're North American, that you just pull yourself to that server right away. But when you first start off in the EU, that you can also choose to go to the American server, because this is really screwed up that you need an American somebody to make accounts for you, and an EU somebody to make accounts for that guy. We debated how to best service those players playing the EU version, and we came to the conclusion that a technical merge or sunset was not the right approach. Indeed, because then people would have been quite fucked in terms of You know, if you're new to the game, you know, and you just know that the EU server exists and you don't know about the global server, then suddenly you go to the global with merging and everything and you see Shadowforge and you're like, what the fuck? And you just have to start all over. We decided that keeping the EU servers running and players separate, but syncing up the content and design with the NA version was the best option. Indeed, we plan on doing this over the next season with a series of cool events. Hopefully we are getting some pet events again, because those pets have been neglected for ages, except for those very strong pets. That's I still believe. So this approach allows the players to maintain their accounts and progress indeed, but removes most of the complexity and issues of maintaining different versions. For everyone playing the international version of the game, this will not affect you at all, so you won't see any changes, except for if you are on the EU server. Now, most Americans are on the EU server as well, because they find that cheaper. I've actually seen some people that said like, hey, I'm going to EU server and I'm quitting on global, because they just want to have it much less. They just want to spend less. Now, the last thing, the critical bug fixes. There are a number of bug fixes currently in the works, such as freezing during guild battles and PvP. This has been a bug that has been bugging me for ages. And we are still working on those and will continue to prioritize those kind of issues. Yes, this is very annoying. I have also just seen this in Arena, by the way, not in Guild Wars, because on the last top 10 we did, nothing really happened. Nothing really in particular really happened. Now, what can you do to help? Taking over games is tough, and bringing our plans to fruition is obviously no small feat and will require some change. And above all, as mentioned before, your supporting and understanding. A transition like this will never go by without some bumps in the road, and we will continue on you to help us identify the issues and help us ramp on the product. Hopefully, yes. I do really want this. And I have fucking tons of ideas that I could implement this. So, Carrot, I'm sorry if I keep pronouncing your name like that, but if you watch this, Carrot, please, if you watch this, okay? Just please, let me in that idea team. And there's no real idea team, but I want in there if there is one. Because I have so many ideas for this game, and many people actually do like the game. But where was I? We will be keeping the communication system with sages and moderators that is already in place going, while at the same time making sure to gather the input from the global audience. Well, Gree, hold on. We want to thank you all for taking the time to read this, and we look forward to working with you on this great game. Sincerely, your new KND team. So yeah, on the top you can see that it actually is from the forums of Gree. And me, personally, when I read this just about, I think 20 minutes before this, I was like, at 4 years of playing this game and 2 years of seeing this game going downhill, they finally are prioritizing what they need to. Honestly, just by reading all of this, I am quite hyped for the changes coming to the game. And maybe this hype is misplaced, but I believe that this game is still worth what it was 4 years ago, and it could still be made better. But the content that Gree kept updating wasn't priority. It just wasn't, you know, and yeah, it's just meh. I'm very glad that they did this. Like I said, I had another video on this, and I actually was talking about in the EU and the global server on that one. But right now, I feel like that with the new team of Carrot, I'm so fucking sorry for keep saying that name, but right now, as it looks, if they are really prioritizing what they say they are going to be instead of doing like the old Knights and Dragons team does, then you have my fucking, I will bow down to you right now. If this game becomes what I want it to be, the fucking beast that it was 4 years ago when it started, when everybody was having fun, instead of being alliance-wise bullshittery and fucking each other up and bitching about everything, then yes, please, Carrot. I've never actually thought about saying this, but I just had a carrot save my life, and I don't know if it's actually carrot or carrot. I'll just stick to carrot for now until I have a proper explanation on how that name is actually to be taught out. Now, unfortunately, there's nothing to be said about any YouTube stuff. So me and Timmy and other big Knights of Dragons YouTubers are still a little bit left out in the field. I mean, it's not that bad, you know, but to just see that other YouTubers are actually gaining subscribers thanks to the actual the designers helping them is quite nice. And me, what am I doing? I have access to the beta version as well as 4K other players, and I'm the only one that can actually make a decent proper video about it as the first one. Now guys, let me know, do you think, or are you hyped for this? Because if they are saying what they are actually saying, bringing new events, new things, new stuff, just by looking at this, they already have my vote for the president. They already have my vote for pretty much everything, even if it means kill all the dogs. I don't care. I like dogs, but if this means that they are just doing that, I don't care. I want to play Knights of Dragons, I want to make videos about it, and that's all. You know, lately I've been screwing around with ideas because I didn't know what to do, and now I see this. Jesus Christ, am I hyped for this game again? And that hasn't been gone, that has been gone in 2 years. That was the last time that I actually was hyped for the game, and that was when the new tiers came out, named Dragonforge and Shadowforge. When pets came out, meh. When jewelry came out, meh. When raids came out, yes. When Dragonforge and Shadowforge came out, meh. So raid was the best thing, and the new tiers were maybe a little bit good, but meh. So hopefully we will see those drastic changes coming, and hopefully I can make more videos for you guys about this game soon, so we can thrive together, and so I can keep this channel growing as I would like it to. But guys, that was it for this episode of Knights of Dragons news, I believe. Yeah, there's nothing much to say except for what we do have right now. If I have something new, pretty much the community will let me know, of course. Honestly, me is happy right now. Me is very happy, and I just thank you, Carrot. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Smash that like button if you actually were informed quite properly, and if you enjoyed this video, of course. Share this video with your friends, as many friends as possible, by the way, because this time we actually do need it. But guys, like I said, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all again next time.